Hi, it's Janice Thompson of jazzledazzlecraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I work in Scotland. Oh, volume up. Hi, I'm just getting set up here. I'm just finding, oh, I managed to go the right way round straight away for once. How good is that? Wow, that's almost amazing. Right, so hello anyone that's come in. Let me just get this sorted out a bit. Hi Cheryl. Just getting my bits together here. Hi Randy. My iPad has run out of power and won't charge up, so I'm just put my phone on, but I don't know if I can get... Hi Jamie. I want to be able to see your chat and see that you can see everything. I think I might have managed just for once to come in and be the right direction. So I was playing as usual, been playing a bit. Are you all okay? Is everyone okay? You all keeping safe and managing? So one of the things that I'm missing at the moment is going out and seeing the cherry blossom. Does anyone else like going to see? Do you? I mean, I don't know exactly where you are in the world. Jamie, you're probably going into autumn, are you? Can you all hear me okay? Oh, Randy, that's not good. Hi, Ruth. In you come. Oh, Jamie, you're just starting spring. So where are you in the world, Jamie? Why did I imagine you were in Australia? Are you... Oh, that is scary, Randy. Stay safe from that weather as well. Anyway, so hopefully this will cheer you up. In the UK, it's springtime. All right, you're New York, right? Okay, on the USA side of the Niagara Falls. All right, New York State, fantastic. Not made it there yet. I've been to New York City, but I've not made it to the Niagara Falls yet. But one day I will. But one of the things I miss at this time of year is going out with my camera to take photographs of the cherry blossom. There are some towns and villages around Scotland that have avenues of trees with the deep pink cherry blossom. I mean, it's not quite like Japan in any way, but I absolutely adore cherry blossom. So I've been trying to recreate it. I did have a way of recreating it a couple of years ago when we had the stamp set Lovely as a Tree, but of course we don't have that anymore. But if you look back my videos, there is one of me making a cherry blossom tree with Lovely as a Tree, but I'm just going to do it this. I'm going to use Rooted in Nature, this big deciduous tree here, and going to use the cherry blossom, the flower and the branch, I think. And you never know, a wee butterfly might find its way in yet. So let's just have a look at the card that I'm kind of sort of started constructing in my head. I'm going to be using marker pens and an ink pad. Got 2 ink pads out, but for the moment probably the Melon Mambo. So what I've done is I've cut a normal card base that direction and chopped that bit off. So it's just a half a sheet of A4 cut long ways, and then the front panel cut in half. And then I'm going to use that in the construction of this card. I don't know what that's called, a flap card or something like that, but that's basically where we're going. I was playing here with the pens and the blossom, Pardon, excuse me, I've just eaten my dinner. I'm being a bit unladylike here. Let's see. Okay, right. So I've got an idea. I'm not sure if I can pull it off, but with your best wishes and a bit of luck, we will. So I've cut a piece. Which bit does that go on? Does that one go on? No. That one goes on there. It's a bit big for that as well, actually. Maybe going to need to take a sliver off it. I actually wonder if that one fits there and this one fits here. I'm going to take a sliver off this one anyway, whatever, because it just doesn't seem to. I wanted it, that's what I wanted it to be, 7.1. Let's see if that fits better now. Hello, Wendy. So is this very early for you, Wendy? Not seen you in a wee while. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. Right, pop that out. So I've got 3 bits of Whisper White. I've got a bit for my main tree that's going to go there, a panel to go on there, and a panel for in there, which I'm going to stamp on all of them. Oh, hi, Hegler. Or Gamer Gone Mad 2 Hegler. Is Hegler your actual name, or? Hi, Trisha. Oh, what are you doing up at this time, Wendy? Are you struggling to sleep? That's okay, Trisha. It's not compulsory. Oh, Hegler's your last name. Okay, are we allowed to ask your first name? I probably ask you every time and then forget. I'm hopeless. Right, so let's do the main topper for this card. I'm going to stamp the tree. We're doing Cherry Blossom tonight to cheer us up. So what I did... Right, hi Lee. What I did was, because I did have a wee practice, so what I'm doing here is I'm stamping the biggest part of the foliage on the tree with Melon Mambo. I've not stamped down into the trunk area too far. And I'm going to shut this because you saw me last night getting covered in ink. My poor elephant got a bruise on his nose. Okay, and then I take the early espresso pen. This is what I did when I was having my practice anyway. I obviously do the base of the trunk with these are the Stampin' Right markers that we sell at Stampin' Up. And then if you look, you can kind of see that there are some branches come through the foliage. If you have this stamp, it's probably wise to have a wee go at stamping with it first so you can see in your head. So there's lots of little branches showing through the foliage. So I'm just changing them to brown. I'll not get them all, but you'll get the general gist, just to give the tree a bit more structure. Right, so we've got a brown trunk and we've got pink, and I'm going to stamp this on to here. So it's kind of about stamping things that are clearly got 2 colours on them, and a way to do that is use your markers. I'm basically just going to pop this tree in the middle, and you can pray that this works. So there you go, cherry blossom. I think anyway. Hey Esther. Did you like my elephant card? Poor thing, one of them got a bruise. We were just talking about that. So that, to me, that just talks cherry blossom. If you, I mean, obviously you would not looking too closely, but from a distance, the cherry blossom looks so pink and mushy like that. So, and melon mambo was a favourite colour, so I'm just going to stick this down. I know it's quite lush, isn't it, Wendy? I really like it. So then I'm just, as I do each panel, I'm just going to glue them up, and then that way we'll make progress. So again, I'm just layering this up. The Whisper White is just 4mm smaller. Obviously, if you're in the USA, you're working in inches, so just make your own layers. As I say, make a card front, cut that in half, use that as your panel that's going on, and then cut your layers accordingly with the increments that you like to use. Hi Anne-Marie, and you come. Nice to see you. I didn't know if this was a good time or not, but it was a good time for me. And just do it. Sometimes I leave it till too late and then I'm too tired. So this panel, what I want to do is stamp with this cherry blossom. Now I'm going to, I kind of want it to have a yellow centre. So what I had a wee try, obviously. I tried on a scrap. So I'm using Pineapple Punch, and the reason I was using Pineapple Punch is because it was close to me. And then use my Melon Mambo pen. Now my pens are quite wet, so work quite quickly because you don't want them to dry out. If you think they're drying out, you can huff on them, like hi Sandra, and you come. Hi Jenny, nice to see you too. Right, so then I'm going to stamp 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then ink it up again. Wrong end. Oh hi Steph, didn't see you coming in. Or yellow is the, so anyway, yellow in the middle there, my Pineapple Punch. It'll probably get contaminated with Melon Mango, but hey, I'm sure I can clean it off later. And then just put the Melon Mambo onto my wee petals. It is time consuming, but it's worth it. I think you'll agree, it's quite pretty. So again, just let's just do this once more. Once more with feeling, as they say. Right, yellow up. So has anyone else seen the sun today? Obviously not you, Randy, you're having some terrible weather. I actually sat outside for 2 or 3 hours this afternoon. Took my planner out and some stickers and some coloured pens to pretend I was doing something. I was listening to an audiobook as well because I've got a Zoom with my book club on Thursday evening and I've not even read the book yet. So I thought if I listened to it as an audiobook, it's a man called Ove. I don't know if I'm going to have read enough of it to be able to discuss it intelligently, but we'll see. I actually do a 4th one. Oh, the 5th. So there you go. I got 6 generations. 7, 8, 9. Oh well, maybe we've borrowed the sun from you. Gosh, I got about 12. You probably can't see it totally on the camera, but there you go. So there's a bit of texture on that one, and that's going to go on here. So let's just stick that down. The last stamp is just Well, I think it's the last stamp, but you know me, there might be more. This is not quite what you'd call simple stamping, but it's not difficult. I think it's quite simple to just get your pens out. Hi, Johnny. So did you get some sun in South Louisiana then? We had no wind today. The wind had dropped, and I think that's what made it. Oh, hi, the Valley of the Troy. I didn't notice you come in earlier. Oh, lovely. Right, so there we go. This is where we're going. Kind of a... So I'm just going to make this for inside. So there we go. So this one, I want to use this. Now, here's my bit of paper that I played, just to let you see. This is how I got my idea of what I'm doing. I just played on this bit of paper. And so I'm going to try and achieve this with some green for the leaves, and then we've got the brown for this branch. Yes, so nice. I feel so much better for getting some sun on my old bones. I sat out yesterday as well. It was really nice. Really restful. Of course, there are hundreds of jobs I could be doing in the garden, but, you know, life's short. Right, so I need my garden green. And where's my early espresso pen? So I think I'm going to put the branch on here. I'll put this where you can see what I'm doing. So, has anyone else done this before, stamping with your pens? You need to have stamped with this a couple of times so you can kind of know what bit is what. I think that bit's a bit of branch there as well. You could of course do this with your stamping positional. What do you only have one of? Do you only have one pen? Esther, what you only got one of? Oh, you need to get the Stampin' Right markers. Do you know, sometimes I tell people, my beginners, if you can't have all the ink pads, get some of the families of pens, because that's where you've got... Yeah, you can use them in the Stamparatus. Yeah, they're... yeah, because you get in less of a mess, don't you? And then, no, I tell people, you know, buy what stamp pads you can, but buy the markers, so that then you've got all the colours. Just trying to work out. Yeah, Sandra, you're right. Trying to work out what's what here. I think this is all... It's green up there, I think. And I think they're actually buds. So you have to work out what's what. So, and I think there's a bit of green here. If I've got it wrong, I've got it wrong, but hey, that's okay. So then some yellow in the middle of that one, and then some yellow there because I think that these wee bits sticking up there. Yeah. And then just some melon mambo for the... I think these are buds. Well, they're buds now. Excuse me while I concentrate. I think I'm going to have a wee bit of leaf there. Yeah, so if you're doing a sentiment, you could do one line in one colour and the other line in another colour by using this technique. I think that's... maybe need a bit... change that to a bit of green there. Actually. Oh well, if it's wrong, it's wrong. I've kind of forgotten. Yeah, I'll show you in a minute. I find one end quite good for journaling. So put the lid on that and I'll show you this one. It's quite good just for writing. Yeah, they're all water-based. Yeah, you wouldn't use the alcohol markers for this. Now, I've taken quite a long time on this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to huff over it because some of, you know, just to moisten up, and I'm just checking that I've got ink and I haven't got to the tips of that leaf or that one. So just have a wee check over. And then you could do this in the Stamparatus and do the leaves and then do the branch and then do you know, do them each separately. Now where's this? I'm actually just going to pop this on the side here. I have the branch coming down the way, I think. Pray for me. Yeah, Copics are alcohol. I'm just holding it a wee while just to make sure the ink transfers. There you go, it's not too bad. It's quite textury on there, but I quite like the effect there. I think that's quite pretty. We might need that tip. I actually have gone completely grey, but we have got some friends who might well be able to use that one. That's excellent. See? Ink's not just for stamping. Well, that's fantastic. Probably that's the best tip I've heard today. So there we go. We might add in, there's a possibility of a butterfly coming in because I kind of like butterflies too. I don't know. We'll see how we go. See how this looks. Yeah, and I think the good thing is it just wash out and then you just do it again tomorrow. Oh. Oh, Janice, pay attention. Too busy reading your... Hi, Cindy, and you come. I believe you're having bad weather as well, Cindy. I've been enjoying the sun today. I don't have the colour problem, but I don't. So I'm just going to put glue on half of this. I let mine go grey a few years ago, and it's the best thing I ever done, or ever did rather. Excuse my grammar. I think I've been dyeing my hair since I was about 24, and I stopped a few. Oh, it was your mum. Yeah, Randy was saying they're on Tornado Watch. I'm so happy being grey. I like to go and get a good cut, but I don't have to spend all that money. And then you would, gosh, I would get my hair dyed, and within a week or two I look like a badger anyway. My children used to sit behind me in the car and pluck the grey hairs out. Oh, and Jenny, do you know, as if we've not got enough problems and getting horrible weather, that just... So what do you think, folks? Do you think I should just leave it at that and not mess about? I have got a glue splodge, but I've got my glue rubber. I don't know whether to put any more on it or just leave it at that. I feel that we could do with something there. I'm going to ruin it, but I'm going to put a wee butterfly in. Yeah, my hair... Yeah. What will I put there? I don't know. Do you know, I know you're saying leave it, but it needs something in there, and it's going to get a wee butterfly up. Just... When I was colouring it for years, I am going to actually add... No, I'm not. I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm not going to add in anything else. Let's just leave it. But you could play with the butterflies and your pen as well. Oh, right. Sorry, Donnie. Right, so I've got Melon Mambo, Early Espresso, Pineapple Punch, and Garden Green. And I'm going to tell you the reason I chose Pineapple Punch and Garden Green and Early Espresso, because I could reach them. I'd already decided that Melon Mambo was to be the main colour, but my pens are all over there, and without getting up I was able to get these three. See, they're quite a nice palette together, just the three of them. Quite nice too. Anyway, thanks for indulging me, ladies. Thanks for coming and watching. And hopefully I'll come back tomorrow again. Yeah, well, I did the main part, Donnie. I did the main part of the tree with the Melon Mambo, and then I used this to highlight the branches and the trunk. Thanks, the Valley. The Valley of Troy, have you got a real name that you can share? What? Ali, hi Ali, it's nice. That's nice to meet you. Well, maybe remember that, because the Valley of the Troy, your name's hidden in there, Ali. Right, okay. Hi Karen. Never saw you in, or did I see you earlier? I'm all mixed up about who's in. So yeah, thanks very much everybody. Please, if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe. It really helps. It really helps so that I get seen by more people. Please share if you know anyone who likes crafting. And what else do I need to tell you? if you would like to purchase any of the products that you see here today, you can buy them on my online shop. If you go to jazzledazzlecraft.co.uk, there's a link there to my shop. Oh, thanks, Cindy. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.